Hey, yo, let's talk Barca. Yeah. What's going on, FC Barcelona fans? Coach Jrod here, man. Alright, it's been a minute. I couldn't do a post-match review for Dynamo Kiev, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that game. Just real quick, I thought it was a very mediocre game. We did win, but it was a very mediocre game on our end. I hope we just get better on that part. So let's move on for today's game. We had the sweet Real Betis versus FC Barcelona. We end up winning 5-2. And it was a good game for us. They scored 2 goals on us. I think there's a disconnect between our midfield and running back to help out the defense. But you know what? It was solid. We definitely got some bright aspects to our game when we decide to play correctly and we don't play mediocrely. But it was definitely a very, very solid game that I saw in today's match, all around. So I want to discuss a little more than the post-match, so that's why I call this a Let's Talk Barca segment. First of all, I want to talk about this man right here, Sergio Roberto. I think all of us are doing, and a lot of people, not all of us, but a lot of people are giving Sergio Roberto a harder time than he needs to get. Sergio Roberto is a heck of a player, man. And he comes in, he's not the greatest of all time, but he is a Swiss knife. And when he comes in, he does some really good things. It's Ronald Koeman's job to figure out when Sergio Roberto is needed. He's a very good defensive right back, okay? And he attacks very well. But some right backs are definitely going to take advantage of Roberto, which I think that's what was happening today on the defensive side. With Real Betis. But offensively, Real Betis couldn't really hold on to Sergio Roberto. So it was one of those things where the manager really has to take charge and figure out what he's going to do with Sergio Roberto. But we definitely need to give Sergio Roberto a little more, credit for the things that he's doing. Absolutely. So, the game entirely was a phenomenal game. And one thing I'm going to say to everybody, is that we are moving on. We're in a phase of transition. Our greats are getting older. Even though Messi is the amazing player that he is, and he's probably one of the only ones that's going to be able to stick around with this new crew for the next few years, that I hope he sticks around. But you could tell Sergio Busquets is an amazing player. He played very well. That's another guy who's getting a lot of criticism, but he's a heck of a player. And he does a lot of good things for us. And our offense, our youngsters are learning how to play the game. Okay, today was something, I don't know if you guys caught it. And I think Ray Hudson called it out too when he said Sergio Roberto and Sergio Busquets came together and they had a conversation. And then they looked at the young and they looked at Pedri and they talked to Pedri and told Pedri, you got to move the ball faster. So again, those guys are definitely coming in and doing a great job in teaching the youngsters how to play. But Sergio Busquets did really good today. Piqué did really good. Langley did a good job. Alba was all over the place as well, doing very well. Pedri was a phenom, again, a phenom. De Jong playing very well as well. And as well for the front part, okay? It was a very good game. So when we move forward, I want to talk about this guy right here before I move on. Antoine Griezmann, man. All I'm going to say to all of us fans, don't give in yet. Don't give up on this young fella. Don't give up on Griezmann. He's still in his late 20s. He's got to get his confidence back. Of course, there's been a long time. Ray Hudson was talking today about it, and he said it clear as day. It's been a while, and it's weird that Griezmann is playing the way he's playing. In today's match, and in the Dynamo Kiev match, you could see him starting to move the ball better. He's getting more touches. Now, the one thing that we're missing is the finishing. And he is here to finish. So, Antoine, we're going to keep believing in you. I'm going to keep believing in you. And I'm asking Barcelona fans, keep believing in this guy. He is a phenomenal player. To what point do we continue believing? I believe he could come out of this and he could come out of it big. Confidence has to be a big thing right now for him, and he's trying hard to fit in and doing everything humanly possible. But we all know how great of a player he is. And I truthfully believe that when time comes, he's going to be there and he's going to do a great job for us. And then we have Messi. How in the world are people out there talking badly about Messi? Messi has been walking for a long time in the field. He's been doing this forever. He does it in precise moments. Messi studies the game and decides when it's time for him to waste and use up his energy accordingly. If you saw the game today, you realize that Messi came in the second half, man, he looked energetic as heck. And he looked good. Maybe he needed that break. And if that's the case, I got to give it to Ronald Koeman and his assistant coaching staff. Messi did good. He played well. And I have no doubts that this man still got years to play at a high level. At a very, very high level. So for all the haters out there, continue hating. Because us FC Barcelona fans know very well that Lionel Messi is going to make it happen. You know, without a doubt, man, I like what I'm seeing. And honestly, I really want to say this. The youngsters in our club are taking us to a whole new level. Serginho Dest, Francisco Trincao, Ronald Araujo. I want to see Ricky Puig play some more. But these guys, we are going to be in really good hands moving forward. They are learning from the best of the best. From Piqué at the defense, from Jordi Alba at the left back side, in the midfield with Sergi Busquets. They're going to learn from Pjanic as well as he goes through. And then, of course, we have these other youngsters too. Don't forget, De Jong is still a young fella, okay? Dembele is still a young guy. Ansu Fati and Pedri, they're younger than the young ones. These guys, we are in good hands. We are in good hands, okay? And I honestly believe that this year is going to be one of those years where we don't know what we're going to accomplish. We really don't. But one thing is for sure. We're definitely headed in the right direction. We're definitely headed in a direction where we're going to still compete at a high level. Right now, it's a transition. They're all learning how to play with each other, how to be in the good spots. The youngsters are understanding how to play better. Trincao showed some really good movements today. Pedri is just in a whole new level. Okay? Ansu Fati, another one, is in a whole new level. All right? I want to see Ricky Puig play some more, but he has to own his spot. He has to earn it. He has to earn his spot. Okay, Ousmane Dembele is starting to get his confidence back, something that we all want to see for a long time. And I like the fact that he's playing, and that's amazing. Serginho Dest, we see it. He has the ability to become great. Does it mean he's going to become great? We don't know. But all I know is that we have great players coming alongside and ready to play at a high level for all of us. And they're going to do it, and all of them are learning from the big gun. And you guys know that very well. I'm proud of what we see. I know we in Barcelona, us fans, we want to see a championship every year. And I believe that we could go for championships this year. I believe we're going to be fighting for championships this year. Can we win them? I don't know. It all depends on how fast the youngsters adjust to the game. But we have a great team, a team of unknowns, a team that people don't know how to defend when it comes to Pedri, when it comes to Fati, when it comes to Dest, De Jong, Trincao, Dembele. We got firepower everywhere. We need some help in the defense, absolutely. And I'm almost saying, I'm going to say this, and you guys could disagree with me, and that's perfectly fine. Let me know in the comments, okay? I almost feel like De Jong is out of touch with the defense. Like Sergi Busquets goes back really well, but I don't feel like De Jong goes back very well. Doesn't mean that he's playing badly. It just means maybe it's something else that he could do to make it better for himself. I like where we are. I am very positive that we are definitely headed in the right direction to see some great Barcelona plays the next 10 to 20 years here coming up. Lionel Messi is, as usual, the best thing that ever happened in this team, and the best thing that ever happened to football. But as usual, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give me a like. Hit that bell. Bling, bling. So you get a notification when I shoot a video. As always, Forca Barça. Visca Barça. Barça fans for life. I am proud of what we're doing right now. And we are learning. And it takes time and patience. But I'm always going to be a believer. And I choose to believe. As usual, Coach Jrod out. Let's go Barcelona.